The information provided on the Gravy Gang Guild podcast or any external branch related to this podcast, including Discord and social media platforms, is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing herein should be construed to be financial, legal, or tax advice or any advice for that matter. The content of this podcast is solely the opinions of the show hosts, who are not licensed financial advisors or anything of great importance, and does not reflect the opinions of our sponsors, who know not what may come from our mouths at any moment. Conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.
And now it's time for Gravy Gang Guild Live, the show that really gets your gravy juices flowing, now extra meaty, with your hosts, Mystical Oaks, Gala the Kid, Gala the Gal, and me, Crypto Euclid. So sit back, crack open a can of our homemade gravy, and enjoy the show.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's on. We're officially live. This is another episode. If you're lucky enough to be listening to the Gravy Gang Guild live show, then your ears are being blessed with the most delicious gravy product known to man.
The best.
Today,
Yummy.
special guest, Mr. Bitbender Brink.
BB.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
How you going?
There he is.
How you guys doing today?
We are doing fantastic.
Excellent. I am still recovering from Galaverse, but I think I'm getting there.
I'm ready to go back.
You ready to go back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, get ready for the next one, because it's going to be epic.
I believe you when you say that.
You kept
Finally,
saying
I kept saying it was going to be freaking amazing. It was going to be amazing.
You before.
It was going to change. Like, now there are people though that were like, "Why didn't you tell me it was going to be this awesome? I would have come." I'm like, dude, come on. How many times I told you it was going to be amazing.
You said it was going to be epic, and we drove across the country to get there. So
was
we
it worth
believed
it?
you.
Was it worth it?
Yes, I would have drove there twice.
I mean, it was a 3-week long trip to get there and back, and it was worth every fucking time we checked in and out of a weird hotel along the way. And you kept saying to me, dude, you have no idea, because I would DM you like, what the fuck, Arcade Fire, are you serious? And you're like, dude, you have no idea. And I'm like, come on, there's no way. And it just kept, every fucking time someone new would be announced, or there was a rumor or something that this person was going to be on there, I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Billy Idol. I mean, I'm a dude. I'm from the 80s, 90s. What?
Wendy O's
Wendy
here.
is here. Hi, Wendy O.
Hey, Wendy O.
Hey, how you going? She's got a...
She's like...
muted.
Yeah, she's like, I'll talk when I can.
Start again.
Okay, you can... Yeah, Billy Idol. There you go. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm done singing.
So is the next one going to be in Vegas, or is it going to be somewhere else?
Going to be somewhere else.
So Australia, then we'll put it down as Australia.
Put it down for Australia. Well, I don't hate the idea. Let's put it that way. We're definitely thinking of. I think our next one is going to be in Europe somewhere, and then the one after that's going to be in Asia somewhere.
That sounds fun.
And I Australia is kind of hard for the rest of the planet to get to. You guys should have thought about that when you put your continent there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
There she is. Hello, Wendy.
Hi, I forgot how to use Discord.
It is complicated. It is for Christmas Eve. It is high science.
Oh yeah, that's true. Happy Christmas Eve.
Can't believe it's already Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Kind of crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me.
It always sneaks up on
More. Yeah, me neither. But anyway, how's everything going for everybody?
Well,
sorry, I should let you run your show. I should probably stop doing the me thing. I'll be quiet now.
No, don't stop doing you.
No, you do you. We're happy you're here. And yeah, I mean, I'll start by saying I too am still recovering from Vegas. That was epic, and it's weird that tomorrow's like Christmas Eve. And then who's next? Wendy O, you tell. How are you?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm good. So Lo is at Nana's house and Nana's bringing her home. And we're probably going to watch Golden Girls and play Sorry. And I'm teaching her how to play checkers. And I'm just going to try to get through tomorrow. And yeah, yeah, stuff.
Sounds pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gala the Kid, how are you doing?
I'm always good, man. If I get to have a chat with you guys, I'm happy.
Isn't it actually legitimately Christmas Eve there?
Yeah.
Just wait, I gotta check. Yeah, it is actually.
What time is it where you are, Gala the Kid?
It's 11:35 a.m.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
like
you're like halfway
Australia?
through Christmas Eve.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
Oh, my gosh.
He's
And
pretty much in Australia.
You guys have, well, everyone here except for Mystical Oaks and I have little ones. So ours are grown up now. Our 12-year-old doesn't really give a shit about Christmas anymore.
Well, he
That's
has a
sad.
mustache, so he doesn't really.
Yeah. That
Aw.
You know.
once you get a mustache, like you can't have fun at Christmas anymore. I mean, that's
That, that explains it. This is my first year with a mustache. No wonder. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Who
why
signed me
women
up for
usually
this?
love Christmas.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, my wife is
you have a mustache.
having a blast. She's like, okay, I bought myself 3 things from you. So which of them do you want to give me on Christmas, and which of them am I just having now?
Yeah,
It's good.
that makes it easier on you though.
It does. I also went and bought her a nice little pendant too. So
Oh,
hopefully
that's awesome.
she's not listening to this, so she doesn't know
Right.
that yet. But
Top
Well,
secret.
that's insulting that she doesn't listen to our show. Very
well,
insulted.
she's busy. Five is baby feeding time. So
Right.
I believe we have some rice porridge with peas and pears, I believe,
Oh,
is on the
yum.
menu for tonight. Yes. And the amount of that food that manages to make it on every surface in proximity of the child is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Babies like to make messes. Mystical Oaks, how are you doing? How was your experience with how was experiencing Galaverse with me? How was that? What was that like?
She was with
Well,
me.
yeah.
Right. That's true. I DM'd you
That is
Wendy,
true.
and I assured you that I would be fine with the girls only trip, and I think I did a fairly good job. Sure, I was a little grumpy a couple times.
A couple days.
I mean, this is the thing, Yuki.
Day event.
Goddess and I, we had a great time. We hadn't seen each other in so long because of the panorama, and like we talk on the phone all the time. But at the same time, like I miss my best friend. I just want to see her and like
Mhm.
support her the best way I can. So we had a great time. You were a great babysitter, so we appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts in the matters, and I can't wait to do it again. And your crabbiness, I we used to hit the conferences together, so I'm well aware of your crabbiness, but it worked out.
Yeah, it's not unknown in this space that I'm somewhat moody.
Correct.
Okay.
Surly. The word is surly. You're not moody.
Surly.
You're just surly.
I don't know. I
Bitbender?
could
I think he's
He's
moody.
Moody.
Don't they call
I
it
can
In a
be-
groovy?
respectful way,
Yeah.
Yuki.
no, completely. I'm owning it. I am certainly a moody little bitch sometimes, and I will own that.
Nice.
Listen, it takes a lot to maintain this, this whole this, and I get a little grumpy sometimes, and when things aren't perfect, I like to throw little fits, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm 45 years old. I
No,
can throw a
there's
fit if I want to.
there's something wrong with it. But it's okay.
Well,
I guess.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Bitbender said it's fine, so it must be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to meet Bitbender finally. That was awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah, man, you're a good dude, and I like your fucking stage presence. I said that to
Oh
you
my
like
god.
right away.
Yeah.
You
So
know
good.
how to, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I really mean this when I say you know how to fucking command a stage. Like,
And the people love you. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Bitbender would walk
That's
out and everyone was like, "Woo." I mean, you got a standing ovation. I don't know if
that
anyone
was
else
that was
got a standing ovation.
that was pretty moving, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
um,
cool.
Yeah, it
yeah,
was. Got everybody to their feet.
did not expect that. I appreciate it, and I am honored to have been able to experience that. It's a little for me like I'm just gonna pretend that nobody else listens to this, and there's just the few of us talking. That's what I'm gonna do right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I
That's
do.
probably
Um,
true.
so for me, it's really interesting because when I first joined Gala, there was just stuff that needed to be done, and one of those things was talking to people. You know,
Mhm,
doing AMAs, waking up at 3 in the morning to do an AMA with the Korean community in Discord, um, or in Telegram.
mhm,
Doing videos, being the person who pushed the buttons to make the video go to the places.
mm,
Somebody just had to do all of that stuff, and it was, me that kind of stepped in and started there. And, it kind of grew into this thing, and it was really surreal for me to walk around and have people like, "Oh my God, Bitbender, can I take a selfie with you?" I'm like, I guess, sure, I'll take a selfie. What did I do? Um, so it's kind of interesting for me,
It'd be a
but
weird
I
feeling.
absolutely loved every second of the entire experience.
You did a great
Well,
job on stage though, because I've seen a lot of people perform or talk, and some people, and like I've interviewed so many people in crypto too. I think I've done like 200 interviews, and your
Mm,
presence on stage and just the way, like your passion just really shows. Which is a really awesome, because a lot of times in crypto, like I get a lot of these really, really smart people that come on my show, and they're like blah, 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 about the project, but sometimes it's like I have no idea what they're saying because they're so technical, but you're truly
right.
passionate about it. So when you're speaking
Super
about
passionate. Yeah.
Gala, it shows through, and you don't make it like super complicated, and you also don't you also don't talk like you're better than anybody else. So I feel like it makes it very welcoming to join the community, because some founders will do that, and some people part of communities is like, oh, if you don't know tech or if you don't know how to code, like you can't participate. And I think that's silly, because like Gala is such a big ecosystem that pretty
Massive.
much
Yeah.
anybody can participate, and I
Oh,
just I think you did a great
absolutely.
job.
Absolutely anyone can. And I mean, the first thing that I would like to disabuse everyone of is the notion that I'm in some way, shape, or form better than anyone. I'm not. I'm just a dude. And anyone who knows me, like one of the coolest experiences of the entire trip is I don't know if you guys are familiar with Old Man Smithers.
yeah.
Um, he's
Mhm.
pretty active member of our Discord. Is after the last day, everything was finished. The live show was done. Everything was done. To be able to go and hang out and have a beer and just chat about, like when the potions first went on sale, like a year and a half ago or something like that. Just chat about, old times. And I think that was really cool. One of my favorite experiences. But yeah, I'm just a dude. So is everybody else. We're all just people working to make something amazing. And half of our team almost was hired from the community. And so,
Mhm.
people who are in positions of quite important positions were just people in our Discord who were working and making, contributions and trying to make stuff better. And that's where we all approach this from.
I wanted to say that in particular, like, so the gaming community as a whole, I'd say it's already like a really cool group. And when I say cool, I don't mean cool. They're all nerds. I mean, we're all nerds, and that's fine. But it's a very passionate group of people. So like,
Yeah.
it's easy to be like to get excited about this stuff. I'm excited. It's not just fucking boring crypto stuff we're up here talking. You're up there talking about. It's shit that we all like and we get into because like gaming is such an escape, and people game every day, and they and it's a lifestyle, and that's what I'm really finding that interesting about the whole Gala community is such a group of just like passionate people and that
They're
enjoy.
amazing.
Yeah. Tig old biddies. in the chat says that yeah, you have an amazing. I just had to say his name. That's funny.
Right.
You have an amazing stage presence. Um, I love reading the names of people, and Tig Old Biddy stands out. But yeah,
That was the exchange we were saying we were going to get strong hands from, I think.
oh,
We were
Tig Old
joking.
Biddies. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That must be an around the corn person.
From
Has
Moby.
It's either from Obi or chicken, but, yeah, and, and so, uh, and just touching back on Galaverse, how, unbelievably amazing it was. People that didn't go have no fucking clue what it was like. They have no clue, what it was like to step into that world that you guys created,
Mm.
and just kept one-upping yourselves just constantly with the musical acts and just I mean, you had Maroon 5, the dude up there saying like, "Holy shit, this is one of the coolest venues I've ever fucking played." I mean, you
I
think how
mean,
many venues and how many corporate gigs boring corporate gigs this guy has done. And
Yeah.
for him to say that, that's a big deal, you
how
know?
many times did Billy Idol scream out, "Go Gala Games"?
Yeah, that was
He was
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah,
He was
Um,
absolutely awesome.
it was.
Billy Idol, like, holy shit, come on. I mean, I remember being like a little kid and like being awed by Billy Idol, and the dude, he still has it. I can't believe you guys
He,
had Billy Idol, but
he absolutely does.
hmm
He did kill
You
it.
know what it reminded me of?
What?
So I used to go to a lot when I lived in Hollywood. Even before I lived there, I used to go to all these gigs on Sunset Boulevard, mostly at the Roxy and the Whiskey and I think the Cat Club. I don't remember because it was always very foggy. But I used to love to go to those small venues because it was just so intimate. And like we would always go see this cover band play, Metal School, and they would have like different guys from like there's always people at the Roxy all the time, but they would have different guys from like different bands come in and like sing a couple songs, and I got to meet all those people, and it was just such a fun like intimate time, because I don't really like to be around big crowds, and that's what I felt like when I was at Galaverse, because we're in this area, like this small place, and it just felt really safe. It felt cozy because everybody always used to watch over each other back in the day, like got the gigs and stuff. Like of course there was like cuckoo people, but for the most part, like everybody knew each other, everybody watched each other, and so it was like the same exact vibe. Like I felt safe, and I just felt fun, and it brought me back to that special time in my life. And on top of it too, like all the people, like the whole gal community, like everybody that was there, it was so like everybody was respectful, everybody was like just excited and happy to be there. So it was just a different vibe than any other like crypto thing that I've been to, because you go to these crypto
That's true.
conferences. Yeah, because like you go to these crypto conferences, and like because I went to Decentral Miami, it was great, but I had some issues there, which I'm not going to really talk about too much. Just some people, the way that they were talking to me, and different stuff like that, and they had to be kind of corrected, and it was bizarre, but whatever. And I didn't get that over at Gala, at the Galaverse. Like everybody was just chill, everybody was happy to be there, and like we all just cared, about the project and the community and about gaming in general. It wasn't really. It was, of course, it's like crypto and blockchain focused, but at the same time, like I felt like it was more like the conference was more, or the event was based more on the actual utility and not like price. Like obviously we want price to go up, but at the same time it's really cool to see utility being used in the correct way.
Yeah, I mean, for us, the way that we would look at that event is it's about the community. It's about the community. It's about the games. Where blockchain gaming has gone wrong for so long, in my opinion, is the fact that it hasn't been about the games. It's been about number go up. And when you base your entire ecosystem around number go up, two things happen. One, number go up for a little bit, and then nobody gives a shit anymore, and it all collapses. And we've seen that time and time and time again. Or you end up with these weird, stretched out, like janky economic structures that don't work because they're not centered around having awesome games that people love to play. And so that's why that is our primary focus always.
And I love that. One of the things I always say is I tell my audience all the time because people are like, why isn't this going up? Why isn't this going up? I'm like, dude, price does not always equate to utility. Like it's
Oh,
nice to see price
totally
to
doesn't. Yeah.
price move positively, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people think that like, oh, I'm gonna go to crypto, I'm gonna get rich quick, and they'll invest in all this random stuff and it goes to zero. They exit scam, they rug pull, or the project it just isn't able to deliver. And most people don't understand that crypto, like every single crypto project, I don't care if it's a meme coin or something that's like absolutely amazing, but these are small businesses and these are entrepreneurs that are running this stuff. Being an entrepreneur is hard. Not only is it hard, but most entrepreneurs fail, and it's not because they're bad people, it's just because stuff like that happens. And it's always refreshing just to be around people that are like understand like price does not necessarily equate to utility. And Gal is still a very young project. Like if you think about it, like how Bitbender, how long have you guys been around? Like a year and a half? Like
I joined about a year and a half ago.
okay,
Um,
see?
so and it was around for a little while prior to me joining. But yeah, it's been quite a long slog of development and testing and slowly building a community over months and months and months to get to the point where we're at right now. You know, and I still think that we're at the very beginning of all of this.
100%.
Sorry if I seem distracted. I'm literally buying a candy fucking thing that's just dropped.
What?
A lolly
What is it?
I'm buying a lollipop shop that just
A
dropped in the store.
lollipop shop.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Lolly
right.
pop-
I don't blame you. That's something that Lo would do.
She would
Yeah.
buy a lollipop shop.
She's just like, Mom, I'm busy. Like,
So is this a Gala thing though, or is it a different project?
huh?
What? No, this is Gala, bro. They're fucking the lollipop shops just dropped in the store. Lollipop shop dropped.
Lollipop shop drop.
Lollipop chop drop. Hold on, I have
We
to
need a
go. I have to
song.
go look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
either.
I just saw an announcement in the Gala Discord, and it says the lollipop shops are available,
Huh.
and I just purchased one. I
When?
don't know what they do or what they are, but if it's fucking from Gala and it's new, I'm buying it. God damn it, I have a problem. Can we talk about that, Bitbender, a little bit?
Sure, sure.
Can Gala? I have to interrupt though. Can Gala please have a support group for
Holy
Yuki
shit.
because so that he can like talk to them about buying things? Because even at Galaverse, he's like, I bought this, I bought this, I bought
Yeah.
this. I'm like, how the f did you buy this? Like, where'd you go? We were just here.
I think he bought things on
Yeah,
the toilet. Literally.
I
gosh.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a
Dude, these things are
Picard
sick
sitting on the
looking.
toilet. No,
Hey, I got
yeah,
a Picard too.
Did you?
yeah,
I
those are
did.
cool.
I did.
I'm excited about the Walking Dead land. Now, I should have did the bidding thing. I didn't do. A lot of our people in our guild got the Walking Dead, the big like cool plots because they
Mhm.
placed bids, and I should have done
Mhm.
that, but I was like, I don't know how to do it, so I didn't do it. I just bought directly from the store, but
Y-
that's
Yeah, that
exciting.
was
I mean,
that was a pretty significant. People that did that are pretty happy with it, I think.
Yeah. I
yeah,
think so.
yeah. Yeah. And not to mention like something that hasn't really been discussed, I don't think, or talked about is like
Okay.
the the Galaverse ticket. So the people that bought them have pretty much been like showered with badass NFTs that have basically paid for the ticket. I mean, some of these fucking NFTs that the Galaverse ticket holders got, like I'm like the hotel and shit, and that's the kind of cool shit that Gala does. So you're buying a ticket, right? You get to go to this badass event where fucking Snoop Dogg is there, and then Gala fucking showers you with NFTs. I mean, that are worth like a shitload, and it's basically like,
Plus, you get to meet
covers the
all the
cost.
community members and
Yeah.
Bitbender and McCarthy and so I mean I'm assuming some people met Benefactor also. I did not even see him. He was incognito, I believe.
He
Hmm.
he wasn't incognito. He was sitting right next to me most of the time.
That's
It's just that
insane.
I am more flashy.
No, he had an invisibility cloak, probably.
He did.
Is
He
what it
did
was.
have an invisibility cloak.
That's what it was. That's
So
cool.
are a lot of
Yes.
the old NFTs that we've got, are they going to have utility at all, like the Snoop Dogg and Elon Musk one?
Those, I don't know what the plan is with how all of that is going to work in the long run. It's definitely something that we've been talking about. We love the idea of providing utility to things going forward to the future. I'm thinking for some of them, there will likely be some sort of exchange type, thing where you can exchange a certain number of whatevers to get some other thing. That's something
Oh,
McCarthy's talking about with like the beta keys and stuff like that.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, there's an artist on Twitter, Pac or Pac. I don't know. He has a thing. If you burn his some of his NFTs, you get his tokens. So that's kind of an interesting
Mm-mm-mm.
idea.
Yeah,
You know.
Poc's thing is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I like the burning mechanism. I think that that's pretty cool.
Yep, I got my lollipop shop. It's waiting fulfillment, so I'm excited about that.
Congrats.
Hey guys, love you. I gotta go. Baby's home.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Wendy.
Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Great
Thanks,
talking to you
bye.
again as always.
Bye. Bye.
Give her a
Merry
hug.
Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry
everything.
Christmas.
You too.
Merry
Okay, talk soon.
Christmas.
And she's off.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
And that's what
You
it's like
guys.
at the conference with Wendy O. She's off. She just takes off.
Mhm.
She's gone. Okay, go ahead.
Bitbender, is there anything different that you would have done? Let's just talk about
Yep.
Galaverse. Is anything different you guys would have done for,
Oh,
like, say, the
good
next
question.
Hmm. I think one of the things that we're talking about is getting rid of the ticket levels.
Oh,
We
yes,
found
please.
that was like kind of crappy and didn't like we intended it to be like something where people could be like, you know, well, A, we didn't expect the demand, I think. That's
Mhm.
part of it. So,
Mhm.
but we didn't like the fact that it introduced these weird like levels and divisions and things like that and created
Mm.
very strange expectations. Like people
Oh,
were like, "Well, I'm a legendary or I'm an ancient,
oh.
I should go first," sort of thing. And 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 full disclosure, they did pay for that. I don't begrudge them that emotion. I
Mhm,
just think that it wasn't, generally speaking, helpful to the event itself. And
mhm.
then when we were putting together, so those lighted wristbands that everybody got.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those who are listening who were not there, everyone was given a wristband. Okay, that had this little LED thing inside of it that would change colors depending on what world you were supposed to be able to go into.
Mhm,
And because we had these different levels, okay, there were different periods of time that people could spend inside the worlds. Like, if you wanted to go sit down for a long period of time, you want to go sit down for an hour and have a beer with McCarthy. That was
mhm,
something that ancient and and some legendary ticket holders were able to get, but like a normal ticket holder may not be able to have that experience.
mhm,
And I understand why we thought to do it that way initially. But in creating all of the pathing necessary to figure out how to get people, from between days, even, so these people saw this thing at 12. This is a 20-minute experience in this room. Okay, the next experience that opens up is this one, but it's on the other side of the hub. How do we allocate this number of people to here? How do we figure out the timing for how long it's going to take people to get from point A to point B so that they can really enjoy the experience without rushing them? How do we get people to leave an experience when they think it's really cool? So there's basically just a bunch of things around that are going to be rethought, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I feel you. I get you on that. Like,
Yeah, I
I
understand,
think
like, the
Regardless, though, and like I said, I asked you the question, what would you do differently? I don't think there's too much you guys could have done to improve. The event was, it was next level. Um, and when like Wendy was talking about how intimate and small it was, and everyone got to meet each other and hang out, and I thought it went off pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
and I think it went great. I was so delighted to meet everyone, man. I can't even tell you.
Well, it was even cool watching the live pass video for someone that didn't go like myself. So it was
Yeah.
enjoyable. And the box seems really cool as well.
Well, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I was actually literally just sending her a message right now. I hit enter as you said that. So
We connected.
She had endless energy.
I don't know how she did it. I'm not
Me either.
entirely sure she's still alive. It was
Well,
like that had to have taken a couple of years off. Like, you don't understand. She didn't sleep through that entire freaking thing.
And she was
Like,
there for a while beforehand, getting it all set up, right? Wasn't she?
yeah, she was there. I was there for like a few days before. And I don't say that as in like I did anything. I was completely freaking useless in this. Everything that you saw that was amazing there came from her. That's
Right.
all her, all glory to Bucks.
Well,
So you
But
would have
and
yeah,
been.
she danced with Snoop Dogg. She danced with Snoop Dogg. She did
the
choreography. Like, how did she even
funny
remember to do that?
the funny thing about the dancing with Snoop Dogg is
Yeah.
neither her nor Irrelevant, okay, who was in
Mhm.
the other Vox costume, knew that
Okay.
they were dancing with Snoop. They thought Snoop had walked off.
Oh, really? Because they
They
couldn't
could
see.
not see out of their costumes.
Oh
And
my
so
That's
they're
God.
funny.
there dancing. Snoop is up there dancing between them. And
Oh
inside,
my
she's like, gosh, I hope this isn't a big fucking failure because, I bet Snoop just walked off and the entire time he's walking around, hitting his vape and dancing between the two of them.
And he was
Uh,
laughing. Like, at one point, he turned around and just started laughing.
hmm
yeah, yeah. It was epic. I mean, it was completely next level.
So
He was like he was having a good time.
did you get to
Sorry, go
talk to
ahead.
Snoop Dogg personally, Bitbender?
No, he walked past me. I was in the back, and he walked past and looked at my assistant and said, "How you doing?" And then went up on stage, and then that was the end of it.
So who's taller than you or Snoop? I'm gonna bet on you.
Snoop is taller.
Oh.
Dude
Yeah.
is massively tall. He's insanely tall. He up forever.
There was a rumor that he was just hanging around. Like someone saw, was it Crisp that said he saw him in the
No,
bathroom?
no.
Oaks.
Well, no, Cade said that
Hey,
he had
hey.
seen, yeah, not that he'd seen them, that someone had said he'd seen Snoop in the bathroom earlier that
Uh,
day.
oh,
So, yeah.
Totally 100%. I do not think that was the case. To be
okay.
fair, there was a guy on the stage crew who looked a lot like him.
Body double, huh?
Shorter. He was shorter guy, was not as tall as Snoop, but had the same facial structure and like facial hair and everything, like to the
Oh,
point
wow.
where I would see him and I'm like, oh wow, no, no, that's not right.
Nope.
He's not here yet. Um, so that's possible.
That's what that was probably then.
So you mentioned, like right away, there was already discussion of the next Galaverse,
Yeah.
and you guys are definitely doing that. So is it going to be a situation where you guys are going to try to keep topping yourselves? Or are we going to just maintain the current level of awesomeness? Can it be topped? I'm not sure that it can be. Maybe there's improvements that could be, slight like improvements um, to the whole machine. But I think overall it's going to be very difficult for you guys to top that. What's the plan there? Are we going to try to top it every time? Or are we just going to
Well, I
maintain?
mean, the way that I think, or at least that I look at it, is we always want to make sure that, whatever we do, we're pushing ourselves, right? We never want to retreat. So we're obviously going to attempt to keep topping things, but if that doesn't work, that's okay. We understand. But we will want to at least make sure that we maintain the level of mind-bending awesomeness. And the nice thing about what we do is that there's always new stuff happening. So there are
Yeah.
always new announcements. There are always things that you guys will be completely blown away by. Like I don't think anyone expected The Walking Dead,
No.
Mm.
No, no
Well,
way.
right? Nobody had.
No way.
Did
no.
you?
Well,
No.
well, wait a minute, guys. Wasn't there talk in the Discord about that? Didn't someone, I think it might have even been Crisp or something, just everyone was speculating, like, what could it be? And the thing about a household name was like,
Right.
had some people in our Discord going, because, this is a smart community. So people were like,
Yes,
they take everything you say and they break that down.
I
So,
am aware.
yeah,
And
you're like, I know, I know. So I think that people were speculating. I mean, no one knew for certain or anything. There was never a leak that I know about, but I think that
right,
was one that was mentioned actually
yeah.
To be
in
Well,
fair,
the
though.
Gravy
okay,
Gang.
but it was not significantly expected. Let's put it that way.
Correct, correct.
Well,
You
there's a
know,
lot of
so
household
so
names in gaming, so like I would never have
yeah,
picked that one.
yeah. So that's the thing is that we're always going to have more stuff like that. There's so much more stuff that I can't talk about right now.
Ah.
That will melt brains just as much.
If
I
Atomic
gotta
was here, she'd say leak, leak, like
She
yeah.
when.
would. She would. She's amazing. When? When?
Love her. I love her.
Absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable.
I
Did
just
they
need
ever
to know.
hand out the when signs?
Oh no,
I
we didn't get
no,
any
I
They
didn't
Wednesday.
see
didn't. They
that.
didn't hand it. Oh, they must have not made it like it's what there were a few things that just simply never made it to the floor that were like planned. And I think we,
Oh.
we had we had four different signs that each said when that were
Mm.
supposed to be used at some point in time. But I
I
think
didn't
she was
see
the
it.
inspiration for that.
Yeah, she and I joked. I don't know if she told you, but she and I were joking about she wanted, and I think she mentioned it to Bucks that she wanted to be there. You know, those little monitors
Oh
that
yeah,
have,
the little
and
Segway
yeah,
robot.
yes. She was like, I'm gonna rent one of those. I'm like, do it.
She should.
Well,
And we
one
would have given her like full access.
Yeah.
one of my
Next
favorite
time.
moments was meeting Jesse.
Mm.
Mm.
I got to meet him, and because he's the stuffy lawyer in the Discord, that everyone likes to,
Stuffy lawyer.
but he's
He
actually.
is. So
Go ahead.
fun fact: his family now calls him the Fun Sponge because of us.
The fun sponge.
He loves that, I'm
Uh,
sure.
So
He
when
loves it.
when he got when he
Mm.
got up on stage and Bucks, and then
Mhm.
Tamara started,
Uh-oh.
Bucks started a booing
Ah,
campaign. They booed
I
him off the
didn't
stage.
mean to. It just
It
came out.
was
I just said boo
it
Jesse,
was
and then
wonderful. No, no, no,
everyone
no.
started booing.
He's been talking about it. It was his highlight. He loved that.
That was
He
fun.
it gives him power.
He
I got a
seemed to
shout
enjoy
out
it.
to some people in the chat here. I wanted to first say shout out to hold on, where is it? Worst waifu, and so her. I guess that's they're married. The husband, her
That
husband is the guy that was wearing the
The unicorn
unicorn
costume.
yes,
onesie.
yes,
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I remember them very, very well.
yes.
Yeah,
Very
they're
nice.
awesome. We had a blast with them.
Yes.
And they worst waifu saying they would 100% spend any amount of money to go again, and I think
Mm.
everyone would. I mean, I know
I'm
everyone.
worried about that. I think
What?
that's going to be like one of these crazy gala drops now. Now everybody is going to want to buy a ticket to the next Galaverse,
Yes.
and so it's going to be
Yeah.
like some kind of mad chaos going on. And now I'm already stressed out about it. So
Well, we need to make sure we're ready to buy those tickets. Also, Tiggle Bitties Tamara is not one of the old Around the Corn people
I
because they
saw
said
that.
they were there. They had a 30-minute combo with McCarthy in Miranda's. Also, Tiggle Bitty says Bucks was not happy about Snoop blowing smoke at her. She called him cheeky because she told him he could not smoke.
Oh, well, he is
Mm.
cheeky, I'm sure. So,
I'm sure Snoop Dogg. Everyone knows that Snoop Dogg is cheeky. I mean,
yeah,
that goes without saying. So apparently he was not supposed to smoke, but it's Snoop Dogg, so come on.
right.
Hey,
You
can
know.
you stop him, really?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, you can't.
Hey guys, I have to hop off.
Okay.
Got to go do some other stuff and deal with the thing.
Yes. Well,
Um,
thank you so
but
much.
I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you very
Okay.
much for having me on, and yeah, let's do this more
Thank
often.
you. Thank you for
Awesome.
everything.
Gotcha, man.
Thanks for coming
This was
on.
awesome. Yep.
No problem, guys. Peace
Okay.
out.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I already said bye like that. I said
I,
that. I said bye.
I say that. That's what I do. I say bye.
Yeah,
Okay.
even when Oaks does it, I still think it's Bitbender. Not Bitbender.
Euclid?
Yeah,
Euclid, that's the one. They're both the
Did you
same.
forget his name? You forgot
I knew.
Yuki's
Yeah,
name.
I got Bitbender on
I
my
knew.
mind now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how could you not?
Well,
Right?
you guys, I said that we were going to have the famous Jason Bitbender on the show, and people were probably like, no, there's no way. He's too busy. You know what I mean? He's got too much going on.
Mhm.
He is now a world famous star, and there's no way he's going to come on a little show like this. But we just proved you wrong. That was actually Bitbender, the world
Bitbender?
famous
It's rather that
Bitbender.
or a really good doppelganger.
Hmm.
Because
Well,
it
we
might have been
do.
Evanwave
Yeah,
doing voices.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
All right. So, all right, guys, you busted us. That was fake. That was not Bender. That was a voice actor. We paid like
Fiverr.
$100. Yeah,
We need to see
but
if we can get Jesse on and actually have a chat with him.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
If you just threaten to boo him, he'll come right on. He loves the
Oh
boos.
yeah, yeah. And Wendy O came on and chatted with us, so that was fun.
Yeah. I could.
Where's Gala the Gal at?
She's got meetings today, so she had to skip this one.
Okay. Well, guys,
You said okay, like that was not okay. Okay.
okay.
The worst part about
No.
this time of the year is that everyone takes time off, so then we've got to run around and do everything, so
Yeah.
it's always
Christmas
fun.
Eve. I know. It's crazy.
Well, I just literally FOMO'd impulse bought a candy shop for 4,000 town coins, so that's like almost $3,000. So I hope that was a wise
Wow.
purchase.
Well, I mean, usually that is.
They
But
are, yeah. It's kind of like a no-brainer, but
Well, they all
eventually I'm gonna run out of fucking town coin and Gala to spend, and I'm gonna have to like sell something, like
yeah,
our
you have to.
house.
No.
yeah. Just live in a tent, man, and have NFTs. That's all you need.
No.
I mean, it's literally getting to the point where that's it. I've just got like a shitload of Gala NFTs. Like that's where I'm at right now, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, I really hope they pull this thing off because I've got like so many fucking NFTs now, and I really need this thing to work. So, Gala, if you're listening, make it happen, baby. Daddy needs, Mama needs a new Jaguar. She wants a new car.
No, I'm fine. It's just ours decided to stop working. So
So
yeah.
our car on the way to Vegas, like literally on the way, every fucking dash warning light that can come on came on, right? So it's a 2017 VW Passat. It's not like a piece of shit or anything. And usually those cars are pretty reliable, but it was kind of doing that a little bit, but it would like go away. And I like took it to the dealership. I got new tires and I got a new battery. I thought it was battery related, and it seemed to fix it. And then about fucking 300 miles away from home, all the fucking warning lights came on. And I'm like, oh, cool. This is awesome. I guess I didn't fix it. And kind of made it there okay, no major problems. By the time we got to Vegas, like my brakes started acting weird, and that's never a good sign. So like the anti-locking braking system, like I think was starting to fail or something. So we're in Vegas, and I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Do we get this thing fixed or do we like just fucking trade it in while we're here? Like sell some fucking Gala, which is, not, I don't know. I don't really want to sell our Gala to buy a car while we're in Vegas, but
Yeah.
So we just kind of kept it and hoped for the best. And then on the way home, it just progressively got worse and worse. We like hobbled into Amarillo, Texas, and there was a VW dealership there, and they
Oh, well,
replaced us.
it was in the middle of the desert, like, right before that when it started just, like, sputtering and stuff,
Oh,
so
so when you started off, it would like fucking sputter, like not sputter, it would like jolt,
lurch.
like
Yeah.
lurch. That's the word. So like it wouldn't get, and then it was also like would not get above 3,000 RPM. So it was like going into like hobble home mode. And so Amarillo, Texas, we found there was a VW dealership. I took it in. They replaced one of the wheel speed sensors, but then the guy calls me and goes, "Well, the rear one needs to also be replaced, and the one we have is not working. So you will be fine. It's safe to drive, but the warning lights will still stay on." So that was like $380, not too bad. And I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. I was hoping you guys could fix the whole fucking problem, but whatever. And so we're driving home, and sure enough, the fucking, like, literally when I turned it on in the dealership, all the fucking lights came on. And I'm like, okay, well, as long as it fucking drives okay. And it seemed to be driving fine. And then it started to do that fucking lurching thing again about 300 miles from home. And now we're just like, well, we made it home though, so that's good. But I feel like that vehicle was not safe to drive, and it was probably dangerous to drive it.
I'm the sort
But
of
anyway,
person where if the car fucks up once, I sell it. That's it. It's done.
Yeah, that's what I
don't
I
care
was
if it's a
like, I
sensor.
don't trust it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
it's like it's like if an animal bites you or something, you're like, that's it. Yep.
yeah. So then we called another fucking VW dealer like in Nashville, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably not a speed sensor. It's probably your fucking wheel bearing, and it's probably going to be
Harness
like
and
about
shit.
yeah, a bunch of other shit." And I'm like, "Fuck it. Let's just try to get home, and we'll figure out what to do after we get home." But anyway, we made it.
When the
4,000 miles.
when the car starts stuttering like that, we call it limp mode.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was.
that's
It
what
was
it
like
seemed
in
like.
limp mode. Yeah. But then once it shoots like a red like brake warning light, which is always a scary thing when your fucking brakes warning red brake warning light says service vehicle like now. And
Especially in
like
the mountains.
yeah, driving down, I could tell my anti-locking
Oh,
braking shit wasn't working because it was acting strange. But anyway, we made it. But that's my
yay.
long boring story, and I don't know, I got nothing else.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you take the RV? Then you could have had naps along the way.
God, that fucking
Okay.
RV, bro, let me tell you. Tamara, you wanna tell him or do you want me to tell him?
Tell me,
What
man.
I mean, I was like, no, no, A, it would have taken like way longer because it's slower. Um, B, gas is kind of expensive in places right now, so and C, it costs as much like to stay somewhere in the RV as it does in a hotel. So it's better to take
Yeah,
the comfortable car.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Everyone
have.
thinks like RV across the country is so fun and easy and better.
And
No, it's not.
it's a tiny little space. Well, basically, we couldn't do Gravy Gang in one space with the two microphones. So for the show and tax purposes,
Yes.
no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we did it for the show.
Right.
But driving like a motorhome, a Class C RV, like across the country would have probably been miserable because yeah, some of these fucking roads though, it's like, I mean, I can drive the thing great, and it's not like I'm some little bitch who can't drive an RV. I'm not saying that, but there's some fucking places where I was like, I'm so fucking glad I'm not driving that RV right now, because like the construction and
What
shit and
and like the time you
like
went down the one-way road, like that was a good time to
yeah,
not be in the RV.
well, it was just one little time,
well,
but we
what
did go
One
down
little
there.
what beats an RV though? Like a tram or something like that. Like, there's not much that
time.
beats an RV other
Just
than a truck.
a really fucking
Slower.
comfortable fucking a comfortable sports car that, and just to check into hotels. Like there's so many good hotels nowadays. Like there used to not be shit for hotels. Now there's like literally a fucking nice hotel at every exit almost. So just get a nice fast car and you can drive
Except for
all over the
Albuquerque.
yeah, Albuquerque wasn't cool, but
Bypass
anyway,
Albuquerque.
yeah.
So
Everything was fun though. We had a good time.
what was your favorite place
But
to visit though along the way? Like like visually.
good question.
Every it was really cool.
Huh.
Like the desert and stuff was really cool. Like the painted desert area, like New Mexico is really fucking cool looking. Like
I'll
completely
tell
different.
you what wasn't cool. Are you ready?
What? What?
Graceland.
Oh God, yeah. We were totally disappointed with Graceland, and someone was telling me that on Twitter. I can't remember who it was. Oh, not
Not
so
so
fat
fat.
dad. He
Yeah.
was like, dude, it's a shithole. Don't even waste your time. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
He
You're
was
just being
right.
fucking, you're
I
just
was
being
like, "Wait, where
negative.
is it?" And you're like, "Over there." I'm like, "That's not fucking it." Like, where the
It
fuck is
was a
it?
shithole. It's in the shittiest part of Memphis. And it's like, it's weird. You like, in my mind, Graceland is this big fucking mansion up on a hill with
With
like
a
a giant
gate.
gate. And like,
Yeah.
there's literally, it's just like a house right there on the side of the
Mhm.
highway in this shitty part of town. There's like graffiti all over the wall. And across the street is this like fucking Elvis museum with like an airplane.
2
And
airplanes.
we drove in there and yeah, the airplane that says
Oh my god.
TCP on it. And
It's like
she's like, "Like,
$100 per person to get in.
to go to the fucking Christmas tour," and we're like, "We just wanna
Yeah.
look at the fucking Graceland house," and she's like, "Well, that's across the street." I'm like, "There's no fucking way that's Graceland. You're fucking lying. That's just some shitty little house across the street. That's not Graceland." And she's like, "That's Graceland." I didn't say that, but I wanted to. But
Should have.
no, it was a good trip. Had a good time. Fucking Galaverse was amazing. It was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. It was overwhelmingly amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, they
I think
killed it. Like,
they had more
God,
concerts than I think I've been to in my life in the
yeah,
one Galaverse thing.
yes.
I mean, big concerts. I've been to little
It was
shows, but like big concerts. So, and
it was
it was like a big concert, but in a tiny. It was like in a show environment. So like just like 100 people in there with Maroon 5, and probably like 50 in there with like Kings of Leon, and then the bar thing. Yeah, like Wendy O was saying, everyone was just like you're just sitting there chilling out with the stage like right there. Of course, you can't hear afterwards, but it was worth it.
oh no,
Well,
I was deaf through the
Brandon
whole thing.
Brandon Flood just asked, when when's the exclusive Gravy Gang convention and NFTs dropping?
Yeah, when?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question. Yeah, we're gonna have a Gravy Gang Guild convention
Mhm.
probably every year. Where are we having it in Australia, or
I
you
don't
guys
know that
coming
we
to?
can get to Australia.
Yeah,
And if you come
maybe
here,
we'll
man, you
have
probably
it
won't be
in,
able to leave.
right.
But I do have a spare bedroom, so yeah, welcome to it.
Nice.
Yeah, but convention these the Galaverse was fun. It was cool, and I'm glad to meet all the fun people. I didn't get to meet a bunch of people. I didn't get to
I
meet Old
know.
Man Slithers. I didn't get to meet
Nope.
Draconic.
Nope.
I didn't get to meet
Curious Hero.
Tavis. I didn't
No
get to
Tavis. You
who
took a
else did.
picture of him though.
Yeah, he's the guy standing next to the Vox, and I did a tweet that was like a Vox preparing for the show, and I had no clue that was him talking to the
Yeah.
Vox. I thought that was a Gala employee or something, but
I saw your tweet on Twitter and I was like, that's Tavis. You just took a picture of Tavis and you were arguing with me that was a Gala employee, like blew up their tag and it said like legendary or something. I was like, I told you
mhm,
that was Tavis.
You
that
know
was
But
him,
you know
dude.
who else
Yeah,
didn't go like me? Evanwave, because he sucks as well.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I told him to go. I recall saying you should go because he was like, it would be irresponsible to go to, and I was like, I don't know about that, you know. Um, like
Well,
at least even
listen.
just for the experience and meeting people, like the contacts of the people that you meet. And I was right because like you literally could hang out with McCarthy there and Bitbender. Sometimes Bitbender was hard to get a hold of, but the devs of Spider Tanks were there like having conversations with you, and Townstar guy like pushed your belly like the Pillsbury Dough guy,
Oh,
Yuki.
the
I mean,
T. Elliott Cannon, that guy.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, you had
yeah.
like conversations with him
Yeah, I sat there
and like
in the Town Star bar with Chris Roberts and T. Elliott Cannon, and we talked about DAOs and Town Star, and I'm like talking to the guy, and I didn't realize who he was, and then he started talking about all the projects he's been involved with, including like the Unreal Engine, which is fucking huge. I'm like, wait, you're that fucking guy? And he's like, yeah. Like, holy shit, that shit's cool. I mean, um, yeah. So even Wave, you're really fucked up, buddy. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, man, but it's a bad look. You should feel bad
And
for not
I
going.
didn't I didn't see any sand while I was there. So, I mean, it was
Oh,
sand free. The whole thing was sand free. And
interestingly
yeah,
enough, because Las
well,
Vegas is in the desert, so I
that's true.
figured there would be some sand, but they did
But
a
there
good
was no
job of
sand.
getting rid of
Yeah.
all the sand. So even Wave would have been okay there.
There was hay on the
Uh,
floor in the Town Star bar, but no sand. So it was safe.
yeah.
It was a
The
safe
I just
environment.
hope if they have the next one,
this
it's not in England or something, because the conversion rate sucks. It's got to be somewhere like a more shittier, poor place of Europe.
mm,
So
Where
then we
would you
can.
where would you like for them to have it in Europe if
I don't know
ideally for you?
who's got a collapsing dollar. That's probably where we want to go.
I don't know.
right.
Someone Google that really
Like
fast.
yeah, where's the like I don't really want to go to like some of the places where um
Where's a place you wouldn't want to go to then?
I probably don't want to go to India. Like I feel like you know, I probably don't want to go to India. Nothing against India people that live in India, but and then there's some other places that my big dumb fat white self wouldn't like to go, you know.
What about the crypto capital like Malta or something?
Well, Dubai sounds cool. I've heard that like that place is crazy, or I've seen it. That looks pretty cool. Dubai seems like an interesting place that I probably would be okay in because I have a beard.
This is
I don't think
the thought process here is
I
fascinating.
don't think I don't think Mystical Oaks would enjoy Dubai because I believe she's not allowed to show her face, skin, or fucking hair.
I,
I think you're
really?
supposed to be wrapped up. Yep.
We're one of the
I
Burka
don't know.
things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to? I'm gonna Google that right now. Let's see.
Um. So yeah, Punjab has made it. He's late, but he made it.
Well, you started talking
So
about India, so it was his calling, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
He felt his ears. He was like, "Wait, what?
Maybe he could
What
sway
did this
me.
guy say?"
No, maybe he could sway me. It's just I don't know that that would be my cup of tea.
Okay,
I feel
women
like
do not have to wear that. No, not tourists. Wait, so
oh,
no.
not tourists. Yeah, but you'd get
Yes.
stoned. Like they would
Oh,
stone you.
I'm pretty sure that's not legal there. So
Oh, stoning?
no, yeah, forget it.
You have
Well,
Euclid throw a
I'm
little pebble at you.
thinking
What?
You have
What'd you
Euclid
say?
throw a little pebble at you.
Yeah.
He's like, cover
He would
yourself,
start it
Wade.
off like I did the Boo Jessies. He would just like toss the first
well,
one.
Yeah, like a little pebble.
yeah,
And
that's
then
like
he'd
the
probably
Monty
sell
Python.
some to the other people. Like, here, do you want to also partake?
Mighty Python Life of Brian. There's a scene where they're like all the women, and
Oh
they're
yeah.
only men are allowed to go to the stonings back.
So
Back
they're all dressed. Yeah.
so all the women are dressed as men, and they, yeah, that's funny. Good times.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I don't know. I don't know anymore,
Funny.
guys.
You're burning out, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's sidetracked. He's
Yeah,
sidetracked as fuck.
I'm looking at the Life of Brian. It's a funny movie. That
Like he
this
starts
movie
googling the movie. Oh
this
my God.
movie like kind of pokes well, it doesn't kind of it actually does poke fun at religion, specifically Christianity, and it was actually banned in like Fort Walton Beach, where I remember my friend's dad was like, yeah, they banned that movie in this theater here because we live in the Bible Belt, the South, and they're not about to like show blasphemy, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a good movie. I recommend it. It has the biggest dickus scene, which is hilarious.
I know that I've seen a few of them, but I don't know if I've seen the Brian
That's
one.
You should watch it. It's funny as fuck. It's good.
But I do like that guy though. He's the one that was one of the people in it's in Foldy Towers, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. The fucking what's the main guy? The like one of the main dudes. A lot of money had him do a shout out to him.
Yeah,
Tamara.
he also done NFTs as well for a while, didn't he?
John Cleese.
Yeah,
John
that's the
Cleese.
one.
Yeah, they're funny. I love Monty Python. They are hilarious. That's good shit. They were like groundbreaking back then because they they made fun of shit that you weren't supposed to make fun of.
So how
Yeah.
old were you when that movie came out?
Well, let's look it up, shall we?
Oh my god.
I think this was in the 70s. So
I watched it like when I was young with my parents. We rented it from the video store like when that was a thing, and
mhm.
I had belly laughs it was hilarious. Like not Life of
It's
Brian though.
funny.
That was the holy grail. I never really liked Life of Brian. I didn't think that one was funny at all.
Holy. Okay, so Life of Brian came out in 1979, so I was 3. So but I don't remember seeing Life of Brian until I was much older.
Yeah.
My older cousin kind of showed me Holy Grail, and I didn't think it was that funny when I watched it. It was too quick, for my little small pea brain, and I didn't really get it. And then I kept and then you watch it again, and then you get the jokes. And it literally just took me like not that long ago
Yeah.
to the scene where he goes pull the other one. He's like talking to the French guy. They show up. He's like, I'm king. I'm the king of England or whatever. And the guy's like, pull the other one. I never fucking got what that meant. And then Tamara explained to me, he's saying, pull the other leg. Like, yeah, you're pulling
Yeah.
my leg. So pull the
Yes.
other one. So that's what that means. I think we should just do a show where we talk about Monty Python, honestly. Let's just change this show or the guild, the whole thing. Let's just switch this whole fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
My
It
Monty
goes better
Python.
with Miranda's. Scratch it all. Let's start over.
Yeah.
The Python Guild.
No.
Yeah, Python Guild. Yeah, the
No.
Monty Python Guild.
I'm
Um,
stuck on gravy.
Everybody played Miranda's, the test, obviously. It's pretty interesting,
Yeah.
right?
What'd you
Yeah, I
guys
played
think?
it. Well, it's like pre-alpha though, so like from what
Yeah.
they've done so far, seems pretty good for me for where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they can execute everything they need to before the release date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think that they are. I think they were already in the AMA I watched. It was already like, well, it'll be like released with like the end of 2022, but um, it will still be progressing after that. So it'll
Right.
be like there'll be a playable version, but it won't be the final version from already what they were saying in the AMA. So
Well, that's pretty similar to like World of Warcraft anyway, which is an MMO the same. So
right. So
they
that's
just
typical.
kept coming out with expansions and whatnot. See, I've got a
Mm-hmm.
suspicion that the land in Miranda's might only be limited, but if they go and find new land, like say an underwater city, well, I reckon there's going to be land deeds there as well. They're just not going to call it Miranda, so it's going to be like an expansion. What do they call it? Expansion.
Oh, an expansion pack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
Interesting.
suspicion.
Ooh, I got a little bit of information here, ladies and gentlemen. The Lolly and Pop Shop, the cheapest one on the store, pays 25 town. I
That's
just
pretty good.
bought it and placed it in my thing, and a little fucking hot rod comes out. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Adorable. Oh my
Yes,
god.
this is cool. The little fucking hot rod with the little fucking 2 little kids
Oh my
driving.
fucking
They
god.
drive around.
Oh
This is
god.
nice. I'm not set up for candy production, so
I am.
but anyway,
I'm
are
making
you?
candy. Yeah.
I didn't
Got
even know you could
milk
make
going.
candy.
Yeah, you do the peppermint, and then you process the sugar, and then you get like a little candy factory and you make peppermint candy.
Peppermint
It pays
candy.
pretty good. It's pretty sweet.
I still think it
Takes
was
a
better
while
when
though.
they had 500 gas to use instead of having 40.
What'd you just say?
It was better when they had 500 gas instead of having 40
Oh,
limit.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'm
right.
used to this now, so I'm fine with it. Like, I'm all right with it now. But
Yeah.
yes, I was very irritated by that early on. Very highly irritated.
It's a genuine struggle for me, so 500 gas
I
is
don't know
better.
why. You're usually good with games, so this
Yeah,
is
but just
shocking.
not tedious things though. Like I don't have the cool lollipop thing where I can watch like fun things cruise around. I just got
I
my
don't have
Well,
votes.
that
why don't
either.
you fucking buy the shit instead of, goofing off or whatever the fuck
Because
you're doing?
there's better NFTs to buy than Townstar ones. Maybe. I don't know. That might be a bad take.
Yeah, I am addicted to buying Townstar NFTs
Yeah.
right now.
Seems like that actually is probably not a bad idea, but
So do you think that legacy game's going to compete with Townstar?
Yeah, people are calling it like a clone or whatever, like a Townstar. I don't know. It seems like a little different. It's more. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
it seems really
Huh?
similar, but
You're the
more
guy,
what?
man. You're the Townstar wizard. So
Oh,
Right.
I'm not a Townstar wizard. I'm just trying to earn money and play video games. I don't know.
that's a wizard.
Yeah. The that it's listen, anything that's fucking land, like I just, when I heard anytime they're like, "Oh, we're selling land for this or land for that," if I can get it, I'm going to get it because I've just based on I don't know what we've seen so far. Um, I'm feeling like virtual land, and all these play to earn games are where it's at. Like it's just like passive income, and with the whole like, what we're anticipating for Miranda's with all the land and stuff. I can't wait. I'm excited. So
Well, you've got your boat now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
yeah, got a boat.
I'm hoping to hitch a ride on that a couple of times.
Sure, I'll let you. I'll let you ride. I think you can have like. I know you can have like a crew, and the Picard is like the lowest boat, but I know you can have like. It tells you can have like I don't know. I want to say like 5 people or something. So yeah, I figure we'll just cruise around. We'll explore in the boat.
Yeah.
We can play like cool tunes and that through the mics if it's got it open.
Yeah, and we have to. I guess you have to like dock. There's docks that were sold, and I feel like you might have to like, maybe even to dock, you have to pay the person in the materium, maybe or something. I don't know how that works, but we cruise on over to some, if we have any
Well, we
any
can trade
allies left.
gravy.
I don't
We
know.
can trade.
Do we
Yeah.
do we have allies
That's a
left, or are
that's
we
a
pretty
good
much
question.
enemies with everyone now?
General Fault assured us that we were still allies last night,
Okay.
I think.
Well, that's good.
So
Yeah,
we should have them on and discuss. We should have them on
Yeah.
trial via the Gravy Gang show. And
Yeah.
well, I tried putting him on trial in the Gab, but he just, he wasn't giving me the good answers. You know what I mean? It was a bit shady.
that's why we
have
got to
to-
lure him into the show. Like, just let him think everything's
Yeah.
fine. And then he
Oh.
comes in all safe and secure, feeling like, it's
Right.
going to be just like old times. And then we just all go at him and ask him the
Yeah.
questions we have for him.
Yeah. Let's not let him know our plan at all.
Right.
And let's just
No.
fucking like
Top
what's
secret.
that word where you like there's a word for that. Not sideswipe, but
No.
where you, like I don't know, it doesn't matter.
So Canadians are
It
generally
matters.
like fake nice, though, aren't they? It's like, like what's that guy called on Lord of the Rings? Is it? I can't remember what it's called. The one that wants the ring all the time is a Gollum. Is that his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gollum.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
Canadians are like golems, like they're nice to your face, and then they're like grunting and making weird sounds behind a rock as soon as you're not looking.
Who
Oh my
who are
God.
like columns?
Canadians,
Oh, Canadian people.
yeah, just
Yes,
in
I
general,
agree.
like they're all nice
Yeah,
to your face
yeah,
and then
they're
snarkling.
yeah. Yeah, you can't trust a Canadian person.
Oh my gosh.
Anyone, and I've always said this, and I stand behind this 100%. Anyone that is that nice cannot be trusted. And Canadians are extremely nice people.
Wow.
And you can't trust them. And we're constantly, in the United States, we're constantly keeping our eye out for them because they're just right there. I mean, they're literally just right there. They could come over anytime.
There's no wall. Like
There's no
nothing.
wall there. We didn't. Fucking Trump didn't even give a shit about building a wall there. I say, fuck building a wall in Mexico. I want a wall between us and Canada because you you can't trust someone who's that nice. Sorry, that's a Canadian. Sorry.
Yeah, and
No,
they're
yeah,
built
you
or whatever
should
they
be
say.
sorry because I had your intentions. Go ahead.
No, I was
Sorry.
just saying, and like, you know, with the way you say sorry and they say like a built or something like that, like some weird about. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
There's
might be able
a
to.
most
boots,
and the host
Yeah,
get it
boot,
out, like
boot.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So Canadians
It's
can't be
odd.
trusted. That's a known fact. Everyone in the United States knows that. It's weird because they're there. They're just right there. Like we have this whole other fucking country that's just right there. But like we don't even really acknowledge them. You know what I mean? Like we're more concerned about Mexico for some reason, but Canada's right there.
Yeah.
There's no
Well, that's
wall
because they're
there.
sneaky. They're like they just sidle up. They're like
Mhm.
they're sidlers. They're like we're not doing anything. We're nice. We're
Mhm.
friendly. And then
Lit-
and I don't know what they're
Literally,
doing. I'm not sure
yeah.
what they're up to yet. No one knows. It's top secret. But they're
They're up
sorry
to
about it
something.
already.
They're up to
So.
something. You can't say that they're not up to something.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
so that's been established. We don't know what their motives are, but
Yeah, I'd take a
just
Mexican
because we.
any day over a Canadian. That's just a fact.
Hmm.
Mhm. What do you mean take one?
Well,
You
Yeah,
can't just take people here.
you don't
That's
take
not.
no. Maybe in
that's not a
Australia
thing.
you're allowed to take people, but not here in the United States, sir.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Have we insulted anyone, or is there anyone that we have not insulted?
There's a few, I think.
Any countries, any guilds that we have not
There's
insulted?
plenty of
We've
those.
insulted Even Wave plenty. We should make sure we always
Mm,
get that in. We
mhm,
made him.
mhm.
We didn't really insult him. We just made him feel bad for not, pulling the trigger and going to Galaverse.
I mean,
Well,
he could have listened, but
He could have literally rode with us, Tamra. I mean, Mystical Oaks. I mean, Oaks. He could have hitched a ride with
what
us.
a
He could have.
fun trip he would have had.
Oh
I
God,
don't
it would
know.
have been a blast. Remember how I was telling Wendy O and I apologized for being a little moody?
Yes.
Imagine spending 3 weeks in a small car with
Oh,
me.
fucking hell, I did. I did.
well, I was thinking it'd
Oh
be
I
my
better
deserve a
if you.
God.
medal.
It would have been better if you towed the RV behind, and then you could have like charged him for sleepovers in the RV on the trip.
Oh, yeah.
Make
That's
money
true.
on the
Yeah.
road,
Yeah.
entrepreneur style.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We would have been slower, though, and it would have been longer, and I don't know if I would have made it.
True.
Yeah.
So,
So who's
no, it was a good
Brandon
trip.
Flood in the guild?
Who's
He's Brand Flood,
Brand Flood.
just short and Brandon. Yeah, it's
Oh.
Brand Flood. He's the one who does the cakes and the cool stuff like that. Where he's gonna do a gravy cake.
Oh, the volcano
right.
cake thing. Was that the one?
Yes. Yep.
What about Hogswat and his shitty internet? That needs to be announced.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Lucky you missed out on that one.
Oh Lord, this is let's do the moment the airing of grievances and shameful call outs. So go ahead now,
Yeah.
call them out.
Well, let's
It's been
shame
announced.
people. Let's do it.
Shame,
Shame people.
Yeah, Hogs.
shame.
Shame.
Hogs has like a Bitcoin mining setup with shitty internet. So I don't know how that's meant to work. But constantly cutting in and out. You need to sort your shit, man. Who else have we got on the list
Sort
that
it.
we can talk about here?
Shame. Yeah.
Okay.
Tig old biddies. I don't know that one.
Let's talk about Scuzzy. Is there anything we can make from
we should
Scuzzy
issue
about?
warnings. We should issue Discord warnings, and if we have to say something to you on the show, we send you a little warning that says you've been officially warned and called out.
Yeah.
I don't know
Ooh,
who's going to do
no,
that.
here's what it is. There's like an
Uh-huh.
NFT that we mint. We mint a Gravy Shame NFT, and you have to buy it. We don't send it to you. You have to pay for it. So it's
Actually,
like
we
500
put them
bucks.
in the little bracket. They get moved from just normal Gravy Baby to Shame Box, and
Oh,
they're
okay.
in the box of shame for like a week or whatever.
I feel like Draconic Ink, he's Gala the Ink in our guild.
Mhm.
I feel like he was avoiding me purposely. Like he didn't want to meet me in
Shame
Gala.
on him then.
Yeah, so I'd like to shame him for that, for
Yeah.
not coming up to me and saying, "Hey, are you Crypto Euclid?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, who are you?" And he would say, "Oh, I'm Gala the Ink. I'm Draconic," and and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" But he didn't do that.
Well,
He
we should
purposely
shame
avoided
Tavis
me.
also. He
Yep,
would
Davis.
literally
Same.
ask. I would have to look in the Discord because I could tell someone was adding me. I could feel it, and I would look,
Mhm,
and sure enough, Tavis was adding me. Like, where are you at? And I would
mhm.
take the time during the concert to type out where I was, and he never showed up, like ever. This happened like 4 times, and it
Yeah,
just
that's
so that's
pretty
yeah,
shitty.
that's a
Pretty
problem.
shitty,
It is.
Davis.
It is pretty bad.
Um, I would shame him for
But then you
that.
then you
Who
walk into
else?
his house, though, and he's got like all pictures and stuff of you guys all together.
Yeah.
But he's done these like far away selfies and zoomed his in from the background. Oh, this is my family. This is Uncle
I
Icky.
want to. How about we now do the not shame? What's the opposite of shame?
Unshame.
Unshame. I want to unshame. I want to give a shame credit. So if you get shamed in the future, you can use this credit to just
Okay.
neutralize that. I want to
Right. It's
give
like
an
a get out of
unshame.
jail free. Got it. Yeah.
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 Unshame credit goes to Crisp. I like him. He is a cool dude. He's
Mhm.
tall. He
Mhm.
has a great radio voice,
Mhm.
and I like him. He reminds me of an actor. Tamara, what's the name?
Have it. Wait,
Liam.
that's a lot to
Liam.
go on. Liam. Oh, no,
Liam.
no, no, no. It's not
No,
Liam.
no,
It's
no,
Liev.
not
Liev Schreiber. Schreiber.
Liam.
Liev
Liam.
Schreiber. Liev. Liev.
He looks
Liv.
like
Liv.
Liam. Liam.
Leave.
Yeah, he looks like Liev Schreiber. I'm
Right.
pretty sure it is him. I'm pretty sure that's Liev Schreiber. Crisp is Liev.
All right.
So
Like,
an
let's keep that
unshaming,
under wraps because he doesn't want everyone to know that. So,
and he gets unshamed just based on his looks alone, just for the how he looks, just for that.
Is he
That's
handsome?
what. That's huh?
He's a handsome guy, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, he's got a good presence about him.
good
The
energy.
next person, yeah, good energy. That's what I'm looking for. The next person,
And
I would
he
say,
had a whole ensemble with him. His wife and his wife's friend was there,
mhm,
and they were all like, fun. We were looking for them, and I'm like, "Where are you guys at?" That was
oh,
another one. We hung out with them a little bit, but then every other time after that, it was like, "Where are you at?" And that came into play with what Bitbender was talking about with the level ticket things because they they got to get into things that we didn't get. It's like we got separated, especially during meal like the away time meals and stuff like that.
mhm.
You couldn't like we could
Uh,
see Hal, but we couldn't go to Hal, and I never even
yeah,
saw
we
Crisp in
did.
there, but I
We
saw his wife,
we
and she was like, "We were looking for you," and I'm like, I never saw them in there.
we
So
always would see Hal, aka Hog Swat. We would see him
mhm.
like off somewhere. Um, and he gave me earplugs, and I didn't wear them. That was a
We said
mistake.
that last year. Yeah.
Yeah. And then let's see who else gets unshamed. Gravegan. We hung
Hmm.
out with him. Got to meet
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
He's a fun dude.
No, I'm
You
We
gonna
say that
like
like you're
I'm gonna have to
shocked.
shame him.
no. I'm saying you don't know with anybody. You don't know with these people. You like get there
It's
and you're
true.
like, oh God, get me the fuck away from this person. It was like
Was there
we
anybody that was like that at this one?
um
You wouldn't
Would you
say.
like to
no no I don't remember anyone that was like ew at all. Um Oh, we got to meet Chris and Carrie. That was fucking
Mhm.
awesome. They're fun. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously they're busy as hell the whole time because they're doing stuff for the show the whole fucking time.
Carrie
Carrie,
basically kissed me.
oh,
That's
what now?
nice.
Yeah.
You want to
We were
explain?
talking and it was loud, so she had to get like right in my face, and spittle flew from Carrie's mouth right into mine 2 times. So
Mm.
basically, Carrie kissed me. I'm just gonna go with that.
We talked about that. That's part of leaving your house. That kind of shit can happen. Like that happens.
Yeah.
It's just like
It,
the
it
thing. It's
it's
the thing.
it's part of conference life.
Oh, I want to give an unshaming to worst
Okay.
waifu, and unicorn onesie man.
Uh-huh.
They were one of my favorite people to hang out with. Fun, just good energy, just always smiling and having a
Mm,
good time.
yeah.
They are good folks.
They are.
Who else?
We would see them.
Who do
We
we?
saw them a lot too. Like some people you just you just always ran into. And then some people, like, I didn't even see half the people. I'm like, how did I miss? Because
I
it was
know.
so small. I still have I have no idea how that happened, but who knows?
I have a feeling that if Even Wave went, I think
Hmm.
we would get along with him. I don't think I would want to leave the room. I feel like
Oh,
Even Wave. I feel like
oh,
let me go ahead and just give a preemptive unshaming to what I think hanging out with Even Wave would be like.
okay.
You know what I
So is
mean?
he at a zero? Because did we shame him for not going, and now you've
Yeah,
unshamed him
I feel
for?
like
yeah,
Evan
yeah.
Wave's
He's
bad
been
energy though.
shamed.
What'd you say?
He's bad energy, in my opinion.
Yeah,
He's
I was gonna
almost like
say
a
exactly that. I feel like he would be, but you guys might get along, Yuki. I think he's high drama. You guys could like sit in the corner and like,
Hmm.
just vibe. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
he's like a
Yeah, I
Canadian though. He's
can.
too nice. He's bad energy, shitty.
Um, I mean, I maybe could see where you're coming from, Gala the Kid, on saying that. I could see kind of what you're saying about Even Wave
Yeah.
having bad energy. But I don't. I think maybe it's your perception. Um,
Oh, it's his problem.
yeah,
Well, when
I feel
someone's
like
too
you're
Right.
nice to
wrong.
me, I'm just like, fuck this guy. Like, in your
Hmm.
positive shit. I'm miserable. Leave me alone.
Hmm.
Put your
You
positivity
you
in me.
don't want him putting his good energy on you,
Yeah,
and he
especially
knows this, but he does it anyways, right?
when I'm trying to have a bad day. Like, give a guy a break.
Yeah,
I know. I know. It's a lot.
yeah.
Especially if he starts
Uh,
drinking eggnog. I mean, it's just forget about it.
I know it's over then.
And the guy
Mm.
never sleeps, so it's like really, he's just always there, just all the time.
Gala the Kid, are you kind of like me when you're traveling and you go to places? Are you a bit of a, high maintenance? Like, do you get grumpy? Or are you just always like cool and can chill and like be okay with everything? Or are you like me where the slightest fucking thing annoys you and you completely get in a bad mood and ruins everything?
No, I probably would have been talking about blowing the car up along the way if it started flashing lights.
Hmm.
It just depends, man. Like if someone talks to me or anything, and I'm not ready for that conversation, well then it's probably going to put me in a mood.
Yeah. So
So
you have
you're
a
a moody ass bitch also, is what you're saying.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Me and Iki would like, I don't know what you call it, like brooding, is it? Or,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, we'd be like
yeah,
that together,
brood.
like
Yeah,
just like talking in grunts, but we understand each other.
yeah.
You're grunting.
Yeah, like grunting. There'd be like a grunting area. Oh, damn. Someone else I want to shout out that we had a fucking blast with, Jay Chains and his whole crew.
Yes, Ryan, it was Mokes, Male Oaks, and then what would it wait,
Brian, I think. I
what
think it's Brian.
no, oh, okay. I think it was
And
Ryan, but
then
it doesn't matter. We only called him Mokes, and then the other guy.
their camera guy, he is fun as hell too. Like you called him Allergic. You guys gave him the
Well,
nickname
because he
Allergic.
was allergic to alcohol, but it triggered him every time you said that because he turned bright red and he was like, "My face is burning, I'm burning," and he got silly. I'm like, "Dude, you're allergic to alcohol," and he's like, "No, I'm not," and he was.
Yeah.
So we would just call him allergic and trigger him every
Mhm.
time.
Who's allergic to alcohol? That's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's
Ooh,
a weird
that's
thing.
a
It
thing.
happens.
It's like called.
It
It's
happened.
actually called. It's called the Asian flush. Like Google that shit. It's a thing, and it's like
Oh my
a lot.
God, you're just nailing it today.
What?
What
That's
else you
not.
got?
I'm just. That's literally what it's fucking called. This isn't
Why is
like.
it called that? Or I'm gonna Google it and
That's
see if that's actually right.
Google it. It's because a lot
I've
of
never heard
Asian
that
people get
before.
it. That's what it's
Really?
called. Asian flush.
What
Yes,
causes the Asian flush? Okay.
and
Wow.
it's like when you drink. It's like the alcohol doesn't process. I've had that when I used to drink. Like occasionally, I would get that, and you
Okay.
turn lobster red face, and it's like some kind of
It's a
weird thing your
lack of an
body's.
enzyme. Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well,
It's probably a good problem to have,
Interesting.
really.
For
I
some
tell you
people.
what, I'm glad I don't drink anymore because I feel like at that event, you know how when you drink and
Oh
then
my
you're
God.
like, after the time is done and you're not having fun anymore and you feel like shit. Like I feel like I would have started drinking like way too early because they had a bar, the Town Star bar, and I
Well,
feel like I would have
no,
started drinking early. What?
it was an open bar at breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
What, a lot of
Wendy O and I
Australians
had a
go
glass
there?
of
Or?
wine on the first day, and that was exactly what we were like. You couldn't stop drinking after that. It's like drink the whole day, or yeah, we started a little early because there was an open bar at breakfast. Woo! But the whole time there was open bar, which is I haven't seen any other event that had anything like that.
They wined and dined the people, us. They like the food was really fucking good. And yeah, if you're a
Also,
drinker, you were set too.
there
What?
what everyone was getting along. Wendy O pointed
Uh-huh.
out that everyone was kind of chill and mellow and happy and everything. But for being an open bar and this like space, it's funny that everyone got along. There were like no issues or anything. I didn't hear any kind of craziness going on or
Yeah.
even like too crazy at night or anything. Like people just there was none of that. That was weird. A little bit.
Punjab says that was their plan all along. Basically, he says was to get you lit and sell you NFTs, which worked. I didn't even have. They didn't have to get me drunk. I ended up buying every fucking drop they did. I
Yeah,
bought
you
at
weren't
that.
drinking and you bought and I was drinking and I was like, "Well, I can't be fucked. I'm not gonna go all the way up
What?
to my hotel room." So I don't
Please,
know if that
honey,
was what?
let's not say that. You're my
What?
wife. And when you say things like "can't be fucked," I don't like it.
What?
You're a Southern woman, and you don't talk that way.
Excuse me? All right, get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't care what either one of you think,
Honestly, you should
honestly.
really start practicing for Dubai. Like, put her in a burqa now. Get her used to it.
I- that would be a good video to see him trying to get me in anything.
Yeah. It would be fun.
Meow.
Meow, meow. All right,
Meow.
God damn it. It's been a fucking hour and a half. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
No, I think
Um,
we should be good.
Okay.
If we
I think
keep
we've
going,
covered it all.
we might just fucking blow the whole fucking guild up. So we might as well just stop.
Well, no, I think we voted against it, unless you guys
Oh,
both voted for it.
no. I
Let's
don't think.
vote now. Blow the guild up
Yeah.
or no? I say no. What do you say, Gala the Kid?
Mm,
I'm still half sold on the Python guild. That sounds
yeah.
masculine.
How about, yeah.
You
How about we
fickle
like
men.
put it up to a vote? Python Guild or continue on with the Gala thing. I feel like the
With
Gala
gravy.
thing
It's
might be
gravy.
a little bit more, like better as far as like financially, because I don't know how we could really figure out a way to like, you know, like
So you're in it for the money.
monetize. Oh yeah, that's the only
Okay.
reason I'm here.
Right.
The plan,
Okay.
and I don't know if these people know this, and maybe it's
Mm-hmm.
time we let them know that this
Mm-hmm.
will switch over to a paid guild. So right now, everyone's getting a free sample, right? They're like, "Oh,
a
these
little
people are
a little
fun," right?
a
Even
free
Wave's
gravy
like, "Oh my
sample.
god, these people are fun." How? He's like, "Oh, we get to hang out and talk to these people, and they're so much fun." But let me tell you, the long term, the long
Mhm.
game here is we're gonna flip this and be a paid only
Mhm.
thing.
Also, the voice chats are going to cost per minute.
Mm, you're gonna have to buy a Gravy Gang Guild NFT to be able to join. And what's gonna be funny is literally everyone's gonna say "fuck off" and like no one will show up or anything. So it'll just be
Huh?
us, and then yeah, we switch it to a
Wait,
paid thing, and they're
how's
like
that the
"fuck off,"
plan?
huh?
I feel like yeah, you're missing the whole business plan already.
What?
Yeah, that can't be the end goal.
Oh, yeah. The end goal is to just be us, at the end.
Okay.
So like, it's like the
Just,
beginning, starting again.
mm-hmm.
Right. A full circle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. All I know is that I got a candy shop today. I got another Townstar NFT. I've been having a fucking glitch With Townstar, I had 3 Mr. Puddles. It was only paying me for 1. I've been very upset for like a month now. This shit has been not paying me what I'm supposed to get. And I finally just took it on myself to fix the problem. I sold my 2 extra Mr. Puddles for a profit, and I bought a Mr. fucking Buggy water bot. And then today I just got the fucking candy shop. So I just collected my town earlier, and with getting rid of the 2, duplicate. I guess it was some kind of glitch just with some accounts because other people are having the issue, but not everyone. So like it looked like something to do with having multiples of the same NFT. It wasn't giving you the proper town that you're supposed to get. Well, I seem to have fixed the problem because I got what I was supposed to get, and I'm very happy about that. Sometimes you have to take the bull by the horns, and if something's wrong in your life, you can't just blindly just not do anything about it. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to take action, and I took action, and I fixed the problem, and that's it. That's all. That's all I got to say, and I'm happy. Brandon Flood
That's nice.
asked, "Does the subscription come with a NFT with future incentives?" Let me just go ahead and put a disclaimer out there. Oh, and I don't think we played the disclaimer in the beginning of the show. Nothing you hear
Yes, we did.
here. Oh, did we? Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, there's a vote. Gravy Gang Guild says Python Guild or
Oh,
Gravy Gang Guild. This is tough. I don't want to vote. I'm gonna vote for Gravy Gang Guild.
yeah.
80%. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay, people want to keep it Gravy Gang. So Brandon Flood, he's asking basically if I were to purchase the monthly membership, am I the NFT that I receive, and am I guaranteed future utility and incentives? I want to go ahead and just point out that we are not guaranteeing anything.
hmm
So you pay. There's no guarantees. In fact, you might show up one day and the whole fucking
Well,
Discord is not even open
If
that
we do
day. Like because we
guarantees,
just
but-
it would be a security, so we can't have that.
well,
right.
there's a guarantee. The guarantee is that there are no guarantees.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Yeah.
Like every other
You
rug pull
won't
in
know
crypto.
what. Yeah. You won't know. So
yeah.
if that answers your question, I guess we should go ahead and put the sign up form. Go ahead and make that live. What do you think?
hmm
Or should we
hmm
let Jesse, our lawyer, look at it?
Yeah.
we need to get Jesse
Well,
on just to ask ideas.
like, yeah, we'll have Fun Sponge take care of that.
Fun sponge. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Or tick old biddies.
Boo. Take all
Um.
of it.
So you guys all got badass Dante Avies. I noticed.
Alpha League.
Yeah, we're just waiting
I
for
like
you to get one.
I don't know. I can't wait. I hope I get one. I'm excited. I hope I get one. I love Dante's stuff. I like
I think he said you
yours.
offended him at some point in time. I don't know.
Did I?
And he was offended. And so you would not
Oh,
be getting one. He's already
oh,
done Abby's for you, 2 of them, I believe. And that's
yes.
it.
But not
Yeah.
alpha though, so there's a
I should
difference.
share. I should share
What did
the
you
ones
say,
he did
Gala The
for
Kid?
me.
You should, yeah. What did you say, Gala The Kid?
I just said it wasn't an alpha league one, so it sort of doesn't matter. Like you want the alphas, you know?
And you always have
Yes.
to just disagree with whatever I say. I
Yeah.
mean, if I say
Ah,
something, it's just you disagree. That's
I
just
disagree with
that's
Euclid.
him.
It's the bro code.
yeah.
Oh.
Right. You disagree with Yuki no matter what.
Yeah.
He says Burker. I say, yeah, sure, that sounds great.
Mm.
And honestly, I do agree anyway. So
Right. What were we talking about?
Brandon Flood's basically saying you're going to take all of our crypto and run away fat and gravy. I mean, that's kind of been the plan all along.
I mean, we've never lied about that. So
We pretty much spelled that out. There's been no
next.
next question. Oh, it's going to be based. There's not going to be just like a flat rate. Like it's based on you. So like an even wave might get charged like what $400 a month, whereas like oh, I don't know, Brandon the Flood might only get charged like 20. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's just up
wow.
to like what we want to charge the person.
Yeah.
Right. Totally up
If
to
you act
us.
like
Our discretion.
if you act like a Canadian being overly nice, well, then you're going to get charged more. That's the universe,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I'm thinking no Canadians. Just flat out.
I wouldn't.
Just no.
I wouldn't mind some of that general folk money, though. You know, like the bowler money.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So for him, it's like a homestead per episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
we could charge them.
that's possible. Like they have to put like a deposit down, like give us like a land deed.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
we hold.
And we don't give back.
Yeah.
Right.
So Evan waves
Yeah.
out then because I don't think he has a land deed.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We maybe take his elf or something, his eggnog elf. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Even Wave does have an elf, so
Oh God.
I got a fucking troll in the Vox thing. So
I know.
That's crazy good.
excited about that.
I think that's
That's-
rarer
Yeah.
than an elf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's extremely more better than even Waves.
More
Whatever
better.
he had.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think we're done.
Canada, yeah. Canada sucks.
Uh-huh.
No,
Probably gonna
Women should
do-
wear burqas everywhere.
Yep.
I mean, we should not show anything.
Mhm.
It's annoying.
no
or
gala
talk,
event.
'cause-
No gala event in India. That's been ruled out.
Right.
Okay.
That is a no. No go.
Let me just tell you guys. Well, hold on. The lollipop shop that I just bought.
Mhm.
Someone just sold one on OpenSea for 1 ETH. So I think I'm already in the profit here.
Yep. Well,
I don't
there you
think
go.
I
There you
paid
have it.
$4,400 worth of. I paid 4,400 town, and town I don't think is $1. I mean, it's gone up as high as $2.40, but right now it's at 68 cents. So theoretically, I am already in the profit. Yeah. If I were to sell this lollipop shop, but I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it because it's just passive income that earns me town coin in the Town Star game. In the Town Star Gala ecosystem. Is Bitbender a Canadian?
He
Even Wave
lives in
says
Canada. No. He lives in Canada, but he's not. I don't think he was born in Canada. So
no.
I don't think
Bitbender's not a
technically
Canadian.
he is not a Canadian. So
Well, Mr.
again,
Evenwave
just go ahead
over
and
here is-
take away Even Wave's point. Like, let's go ahead and put him back down
Can
to
I-
he's,
Can I delete his stuff? Just wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
just
yeah,
can we
I just
delete
just
him?
removed it because
Yeah.
we're not having that sort of talk in this chat.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Hold on.
spreading FUD, really. It's not
We're gonna
cool.
move the Lucky stuff too because he's going back to his Canadian roots. We're getting
Oh,
rid of that.
you did delete it. Wow. Okay, Evenwave, you just got deleted. You just got oh shit, all his shit is going away. You just got
So
redacted.
just two of them.
Yeah, like fucking oh man,
Right.
get your shit together.
Well, we have
Yeah.
to. People need to know where the line is because quite often they try to cross it. So you have to lay that down. Like that's you have to establish the pecking order. So
Well, in this scenario, Evenwave definitely crossed the line. And I think
yeah,
Gala the Kid's actions were justified.
of course, we back him up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put like a slow
now-
mode on the guild chat as well, just for Everwave.
Yeah.
What was the first part you said?
I said we're gonna have to put a slow mode on the Discord chat just for Everwave, so we can only speak once every 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's by his own
You might-
actions.
You might need to censor Brand Flood too. He's getting out of hand.
Uh-oh.
There.
Talking about censorship is censorship, Brandon. We'll just
Mhm. You know, if,
This
at
is a
this rate,
safe
we're not going
space.
to have any members left. I feel like maybe we're being a little hard on the gravy baby gang
Well,
members.
it's the Australian's fault. He's
Let me just tell
aggressive.
you guys that if you don't know already, this is all comes from a place of love.
Mm.
We this is our humor, the way we
Holiday
deal
cheer.
with this is how we deal with life is through humor and relentless verbal abuse. And we will often pick on one person and make them an example.
Don't
And
do that to Scuzzy though. Do not pick on Scuzzy.
why?
It's just it's a rule. And if you don't know why, then sorry, you're late.
I know. You don't want me to say because you don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No one can
Then
pick
why
on
did you bring it up? You don't bring something up like this and then skate around the topic. Like, don't upset Scuzzy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then don't say what it is. Gala the
Oh
Kid,
my
you
God.
say it.
I
No.
honestly don't know what she's talking about. He's always been a pretty nice guy.
Oh yeah. I didn't say he wasn't a nice guy. When did I say that?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't understand the context. I'm just guessing here.
Yeah. Well, those who know. So Even
Is
Wave
there
knows what I'm
anyone else?
talking about.
Yeah. Is there anyone else we can either make fun of, we could shame, we can give props to?
I feel like there's a ton of people.
I don't know.
Who else?
Let's see. We have 8 votes. Gravy Gang Guild
Where's it
has
at?
won 62%. It's in the YouTube chat.
That's closer than I thought it would be.
That is close. Apparently, 38% of the voters voted for Python Guild.
Okay, those
And
people are now going in the box of shame. We do know who you are.
do we know who they
So,
are?
yes.
I don't see who they are.
Can you stop?
Can I stop what?
I'm kidding. Oh my God.
I haven't seen Psy for a while. That's a bit sad.
We saw him at Galaverse.
Who?
Psy.
Oh, Sai. Yeah, Sai. We did meet Sai.
You're like, who?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear who you said. Yes, we met Sai. I like Sai. He was cool. Met him and his lady.
Yep. I know what color eyes she has, unlike him. I wonder if he knows now. So
Whose color's eyes?
yes. Sai, when he was on our show, could not remember the color. Gala the Kid was questioning him about his lady, and he did not know the color of her eyes. They are brown. Sai, if you're listening, your girlfriend's eyes are brown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even if you had to guess, that would probably be right anyway.
What?
Even if you had to guess someone's eye color, you always go brown. So
You do? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that. That's just where you go. You just say brown.
It's a predominant
Well,
eye color, so you'd just go brown. If you're gonna guess,
I mean,
like unless if you like being wrong, but
I do. No.
Brandon Flood says this whole podcast has gotten out of hand.
Oh, well, yeah.
I agree with him. I believe that this podcast should have ended 34 minutes ago, but yet we are still going and ranting and making no sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
We have
It gets
5 people
that way.
watching.
4.
Mhm.
It comes up on
And
mine as 4.
one of them is me. Oaks, are you watching it on the live stream?
No, no, I'm
YouTube?
not. I
Okay, that
couldn't
means we
go
have
there though.
four actual viewers. Gala the Kid, are you streaming it? Watching it?
No, I'm not watching it. I'm just streaming it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
then that means we have
All
4
right.
people. I bet you one
Ooh.
of them's Even Wave, one's Brandon, one's Tigo Biddies, and one's Punjab. Yeah, we have an
Well,
audience.
Hal left then, so we're gonna have to also put him in the
shame,
shame
Hal.
box again. Yes.
That's
He
probably his
probably
internet
passed out from
connection.
the moonshine though.
Yeah,
It's just his bad internet.
apple pie.
It's his
Yeah,
what?
it's bad,
All
bad
right,
internet.
let's wrap it up then before Brandon leaves us.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
pl- let's do outro music.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's go.
yeah. That's a great idea.
All right, catches.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye.